There we go. Hello everybody, welcome to Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European time on the dollar. We do this show every day, Monday to Friday, because we gotta know what's happening in Bitcoin, altcoins and everything else. Hope you're doing well. Let me just turn off this over here because it's a little bit annoying. There we go. How you guys doing? Not a lot of people in the chat because we don't have notifications on, guys. We don't have notifications. Right now, only 10 people watching. 2 likes, people don't want good fortune, so that's fine. How you guys doing? Hope you're doing well. Ape is doing well right now, up like 10%. Was up like 10% earlier today, so we're gonna check that out a little bit because, you know, we're big on Ape on this channel. At least I am. I don't know about you guys, but, you know, I am there. Bitcoin is down minus 0.9%, so there is that. I don't know if you noticed, yesterday I posted 10 altcoin videos. Today, there are gonna be 10 another altcoin videos. And from what I've noticed, there is a huge interest right now in altcoins, and I don't think retail is here just yet, but definitely, altcoins are popping here and there, and the altcoins video is actually working very nice. Now, I do have I'm back almost above 35k subs, so that's very, very nice. In the last 2 days, I got like 100 new subscribers, so you can see that altcoin videos are performing well. Like my Jasmine coin video gave me like 50 new subs. Let me check over here. I got some coins are performing well, but Jasmine coin got 3k views and got me like something like let me see over here, 66 new subscribers on one video, right? And on Cardano video last time, the first one I did, got me 48 new subscribers, and before that, and then yesterday Cardano video got me another 17 subscribers. So that's like 100 subscribers plus, give or take. We can also go over here. What is it over here? Brave browser. Let's go over here in the Brave browser. Let's go to YouTube stats, and what you're gonna see over here, let's go to the late adopter. I think, no, it's not updated yet. It's not updated, just live. You see over here, all the way through, I've been losing subscribers, like 35k, 34k. I've been losing subscribers, and right now, it's gonna start picking up. So maybe tomorrow this is gonna be updated. It's gonna be plus 100 subscribers, which is gonna be very, very nice. But there is definitely interest in altcoins right now, and it is altcoin season. I don't know if it's altcoin season, but Bitcoin is not doing actually very much, right? So that's why the title of the channel, Bitcoin isn't doing very much, but altcoins are actually doing a lot. And right now, if you look at the charts right now, there are definitely some coins that are popping up. Right now, the gaming coins are pretty much, everything is in green. Literally everything of, gaming coins is in green right now. Bitcoin is down a little bit. Layer 1 chains are down. Layer 2 chains are down. CEX exchanges are down, DEXs are down in red, meme coins are also down, Pepe is up 2%, but the rest of the meme coins are down. Games and stuff are actually working very, very nicely, and right now Metaverse as well is doing pretty well. Everything is in green. DeFi, give or take, random coins up there, but it is, there is definitely, certain sectors that are going one by one, and right now, it is maybe, just maybe, these gaming coins and these gaming coins and these metaverse coins that are right now pumping a little bit. Now we are still in the very starting phase of these moves, and again, the retail is still not here, guys. The retail is still not here. They're still waiting. Retail only gets in here when we pass the all-time high, so above 70k, that is when when the euphoria starts hitting. But over here you'll see right now, for example, ApeCoin up here is still not outside of this rising channel towards the upside over here. It is still in the very early stages. Engine coin also down here at the bottom, Mana down here. Sand is also very, very low. There are definitely some gaming coins up here that are right now starting pumping. This is Alice. Alice was one of these coins that I wanted to buy. It's a gaming coin. I never bought Alice. I think maybe I did bought and then I sold it at one point. But it was one of these coins that I want to buy. It's up 20%. TLM is up 13%. But everything is literally at the bottom still. And, it is good time, guys. You see, you can still be the blue balls. You cannot be, you cannot be Bitcoin blue ball, but you can be altcoin blue ball still, because it's still down inside these ranges up here. Altcoins are just getting ready to get out of these, these channels towards upside, these accumulation channels that have been going on for a very, very long time. And right now, we are looking for these moves towards upside. But you can see up here, everything is still down at the bottom. Nothing has moved just yet. This is TLM. I mean, when you look at a bigger picture, it is down by a whole bunch, and right now we are sitting down in these very, very low levels. So we are expecting big moves eventually, not quite yet. They're gonna come eventually, but when these big moves come, it's probably gonna be when Bitcoin is above 70k. I'm guessing above 70k, so we're gonna have to wait for that. Bitcoin is still going to 60k, at least the way I see it. Yes, it's down by 1% right now. If you look at a weekly time frame over here, let's go to weekly time frame. We had a weekly close, red close over here on Sunday. That's the red close. It doesn't look like a top to me. I don't know about you. I have not seen the top that looks like this over here just yet. This over here does not look like a top to me. This candle over here is really shady candle. And it's not a doji, it's not some kind of big wick towards upside with a red candle on downside. It's just indecision here apart. It's just consolidating, guys. Right now it's continuing pulling back towards downside a little bit. You'll see on the moving averages up here that we actually managed. Technically, we managed to break the 10 moving average up here. You can see up here we managed to break back above the 10 moving average. We closed above that, and right now we're pulling back towards downside. Are we gonna go back down to these levels up here again? There is a very good probability for that. Maybe create some kind of double bottom over here and then break this towards upside. We still are not above the trend line over here, give or take wherever the trend line goes. We're still not above the trend line yet, so we cannot be very, very happy about it. But the move actually managed, this move towards upside actually managed to break the resistance level up here. Yes, we are pulling right now towards downside. This candle is not closed just yet, but there is no reason to be bearish just yet, guys. There is no reason to be bearish. Now I do understand that a lot of people will look at this chart and see the over here that this trend over here broke towards downside. Right now we have a retest and everything. They learned in technical analysis that this breaks towards downside and drops down. This is probable, guys. This is very, very much probable. Unfortunately, we are not, or technically, fortunately, we are not in the bear market. So we do know that every kind of support is gonna hold like what and go towards upside. And right now the support that I'm looking at is the bottom support at 50.7k levels, right? So I am not bearish, guys. I'm not bearish. I'm looking at support levels. I'm bullish like crazy bullish, bullish, euphorically bullish. I don't know how bullish I can get. Stupidly bullish, fire bullish. I don't know what kind of bullish. I'm definitely bullish, and I'm thinking that any kind of support is still gonna hold. So even if you go down back down to 50.7, I would assume this is a very major level of support down here on the bottom, and it needs to hold. So when we get to those levels, I'm gonna be again very much thinking that this is gonna bounce. Now, can it break towards downside over here? Technically it can. I'm again saying technical analysis is not alpha and omega. It's not mathematics. It's art, right? It's art. Probabilities up, down a little bit and stuff like that. But right now, this probability towards downside, I would say it's very, very low, and there is more probability towards upside, bouncing on the support level than towards downside. And the reason for that being is that again, we are stupidly bullish, guys. We are stupidly bullish. Only 18 people here. Again, that's because YouTube has this rule that they only send notifications for 3 videos in 24-hour window. I posted 10 videos yesterday, so there are no notifications going out, probably not until like 2-3 o'clock or something like that. So there is that. So there is no notifications on this video. But if you're here, you're here. What you can do is join our Telegram channel. We got a public Telegram channel, and in public Telegram channel I post all my videos, or I will be posting all my videos, so you can get notifications that way, all of the notifications, all of the videos. On the other hand, you can join our... Why is this not... Wait. There we go. On the other hand, you can join our TF Fans Club private Telegram channel, and get the green name, become the blue ball. And you can also get notifications there. So there's 2 ways. You can join either the public channel, free. It's very nice gonna be here. Like I told you, like I'm getting 100 subscribers, every 2 days now. Later it's gonna be every day. After that it's gonna be, you know, every minute. Maybe, hopefully. And you know, it's gonna be very nice to be inside the public Telegram channel group, because, you know, thousands of people are gonna be there. On the other hand, if you wanna have a small part of community, the guys that have been here through the entire bear market, you are welcome to join our TF fans club. How's everybody doing? Chain, finance advice, Bitcoin, and Cardano. Cardano is doing okay-ish, I think. Let's see up here, Cardano right now. I did the video yesterday on Cardano. It's pulling a little bit back towards downside up here, creating some kind of double top. It's still not above the 200 moving average here towards downside just yet, so it needs a little bit to go, but it's looking nice. Huge breakout coming, hopefully upwards. There is no... How much are you gonna get tracked? You remember down here? You remember down in September, October, when Benjamin Cohen was talking about altcoin reckoning and stuff like that? That was the bottom. Loving game. Volume on. Yeah, volume's on. Mladen is monkey. That's ape. That's ape. Ape. Good morning, Batch. How you doing, man? Batch watches. Good morning, Piro. What's up? Finally, I break it $2 mark. It's not actually breaking, but definitely testing the $2 mark. So, yesterday Ethereum actually performed very nicely. Ethereum is still going towards the upside over here. As you can see up here, you know, my target up here for at least the next target is 3.3k towards upside up here. And what we're gonna look at right, and you can see up here on this chart. Let me just remove a couple of lines up here that we don't need anymore. There we go. The two blue boxes, the blue boxes over here got a hit on the dollar, pull back. Right now we broke the blue box. Right now the only reasonable right now level to look at is 3.3k on Ethereum. Now Ethereum is outperforming Bitcoin right now. And let's see up here, and does look like we are hitting this 50 moving average. I'm a little bit unsure whether we are out of the channel yet, but we do have on the weekly time frame higher high on Ethereum, guys. It just might be happening. Let's see over here. Do we have... There is no RSI divergence on the chart. Momentum is going towards up. This is it, guys. This is it. Welcome to the altcoin season. Welcome to Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin. It is time. I don't think this is going to go back down again. The falling wedge over here is right now getting broken towards the upside, and I don't think there is any reason right now to be bearish on Ethereum, because right now we got you know, higher high on the chart over here. Not only that, the momentum up here is climbing while the move is climbing. Yes, we are hitting the 50 moving average, but this will very soon break towards the upside. And guys, from this moment on, you know, for the rest of the bull market, Ethereum is going to outperform Bitcoin, guys. Ethereum is going to outperform Bitcoin. This over here started in August 2019, but as soon as it started going up here and started, you know, outperforming, it was outperforming it all the way until the very top. And this is what's happening right now. We are at very first stages, so this is going to start outperforming Bitcoin right now towards the upside. Now, how high it is going to go, I don't know. We do have a pivot point up here. It might actually be that high. Let's go over here to monthly time frame. Now I'm a little unsure whether we can actually pull the you know lines up here on the chart, but you know, let's try that and pull it up like this over here. That doesn't seem to have a lot of, you know, upside over here towards upside, to tell you the truth. I mean, this is only up here towards upside. You know, depends on whether this actually managed to break this towards upside and do this move or not, but we're gonna see that. We're gonna see that, but it is actually time, guys. It is time for Ethereum right now to go, and I really don't see any reason why Ethereum should not outperform Bitcoin for the rest of the bull market, because every single time, you know, this has happened, you know, Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin. We've been watching this channel over here, falling wedge channel towards downside. Maybe Mladen can get a better, you know, lines on this thing over here. Maybe something like this over here, give or take. But as soon as this breaks towards upside, it's pretty much over. It's pretty much over. Now, I do believe that it is time to break towards upside. This move towards downside, this is capitulation move on Ethereum versus Bitcoin. Over here is accumulations on this, a spring towards upside that we actually failed. We fell down, retested the support, and again we are back on the top of the channel. So the only thing that's right now we got a higher high over here on the chart. There are no divergences, momentum looks good, so the only thing that's left is confirm the breakout towards the upside up here, and once this actually goes, it's pretty much over. So Ethereum is gonna continue outperforming Bitcoin. that is very, very good for altcoins, guys. That's very good for altcoins. This is the thing that we've been waiting for, because we know that every single time that Bitcoin goes towards upside, it goes first, and then, you know, altcoins come in ranging. Now, Bitcoin is again, the target for Bitcoin is still 60k, give or take, up here towards upside. The blue box, the next blue box, because I don't see any reason why we should go back below the blue box right now. And the support level down here is at 47k. So can we dump down to 47k? Technically we can, like, you know, there is probability for that. There is always probability for anything. Technically we can, but like we just said over here, is that, you know, I'm looking for this double bottom down here. I'm looking for this double bottom over here, and then maybe towards the upside, because you gotta understand, anytime we are in the bullish market, in the bull market, any kind of support is gonna hold the price very, very nicely. Any kind of support is gonna play out very, very nicely. So this is major support level, so I'm assuming it's gonna hold. You know, there is only probabilities, but I'm gonna assume it's gonna hold, and we're gonna bounce for these levels towards the upside. Because as soon as we get back above these levels again, with confirmation and without dropping right back down again, if you can, you know, break the, you know, 52.2 and maybe hold it for 1 week or something like that, this is gonna go towards the upside. And right now you can already notice the amount of interest in crypto right now. You know what we can do? We can check out the Google Trends, and we can go to check out Bitcoin, see how Bitcoin is doing up here on Google Trend. This is in Norway, so over here there was literally zero things. Let's go, this is past day. Let's go last 30 days. So late 30 days we had a little bit, you know, up here during February, we had a little bit, you know, interest in Bitcoin. Let's go to worldwide, and there was a little bit interest in Bitcoin up here right now, pulling back. Let's see 90 days. Last 90 days, yes, this started up here, February, started going towards upside. This little bit, you know, pump up here. January 2024, a little bit towards upside. Let's see even a bigger time frame, 12 months. It just been kind of ranging. It started slowly up here October, because altcoins started pumping. You see up here, we pull back. We had a pump up here on October 22nd, December 3rd, and January 7th. So let's see how this actually looks on the chart. Over here, where was these, you know, interest levels? October 22nd. So this over here, this pump up here, give or take, right? So that's the first interest. Then it was December. Which one date did we say? This over here, December 3rd, December 9, December 3rd. You see up here, starting all the way towards upside up here, this pump up here. And the next interest was over here in January 7th to 13th. So January 7th to 13th up here towards up. So you can see up here how this actually played out. So every single pump generates huge interest in Bitcoin, right? I mean, you can see that on the chart, right? Every single pump generates huge interest in Bitcoin. And right now we pulled back during this move up here, and the last interest that kicked in was February 11th, give or take. That should be over here, February 11th, a little bit up here towards this move towards upside. And again, we are very, very low. So so retail does notice, and this is very, you know, this is telling you, you know, what retail is doing. Is retail here? Retail is not here yet, guys, but they do notice these pumps, guys. Retail does notice these pumps over here, and every single time they notice the pumps, they go like, Bitcoin, what's happening? Bitcoin price prediction, you know, is it gonna go up, is it gonna go down? They want to know what's happening, right? But they do notice the pumps, guys. They do notice pumps, and the pumps are the thing that actually gets people into crypto and stuff like that, right? And that's why we always say, you know, you do not want your coin to pump like this towards upside, because it's pretty much over. Every single pump, you know, it's pretty much over, right? What you want to do, if you're holding any kind of coin, you want your coin to go slowly towards the upside. We always say that, slowly towards the upside, because, you know, retail cannot notice these slow moves. You know, they only notice, you know, 50% moves towards the upside. They only notice this. They don't notice this part up here, even though maybe this part up here is a lot bigger than maybe this part up here towards the upside, you know, but they only notice these big fast moves towards the upside. So you can see up here that retail is definitely right now getting some kind of interest in the market, but they are not quite there yet. Now what what we can do over here as well, we can go 5 years spaced in time and see, you know, this is the bull market top up here, this is the pullback, this is the 22nd, this capitulation phase up here, April, June, May, June. Yeah, this the reason we had a lot of interest in Bitcoin over here is because we got capitulation during June, July levels, and after that it went down, and it was going down very, very slightly. You know what we can do over here on this picture? We can copy this. We can copy this, and we're gonna play, you know, because you can draw charts on literally everything, guys. You can draw charts on literally everything. So we're gonna do this over here. We're gonna pull our famous keep come aside now, expand. So we're gonna pull some lines on this chart over here. Very, very nice lines. Let's go over here. Let's 10. A little bit too thick line, because you can do lines on everything, right? So you can see over here there is trend over here going towards downside, right? And the trend is broken, guys. The trend is broken. It got broken up here. This is October, September. Just like altcoins trend, this trend that was dying towards downside got broken, and right now we're just consolidating inside this zone above the trend. And the same thing happened over here before we actually did the move. You can see up here how the trend was actually getting rejected every single time, and then at one point we actually broke that and just explode towards the upside. So we are waiting for this explosion towards the upside, where we go to this, you know, back to these 100 levels on the trend towards the upside up here, right? Eventually, and we are not quite there, but we are consolidated. It's a little bit different than over here, but you know, it's still kind of the same chart. Let's see, can we go even more back in time, 2004 to present? Yeah, you can see up here, this is 2017 top on in trends. It was insane, and then we had these lower levels up here. So we even if you pull the trend line over here, let's do that. Even if you pull the trend line, we are not still hitting the top of the trend yet, right? So even if you do the, you know, a trend line over here from the top over here towards the downside, we are still not hitting the trend over here just yet, right? We still have time, you know. Yeah, let's assume that, you know, the trend is just gonna hit some kind of 50 levels over here towards the upside. I mean, we are still not there yet, so there is still time, regardless of Bitcoin goes to 90k or 900k or whatever. It's not the top yet. It's not the top yet based on the chart that we are looking for Bitcoin. It's not the top yet based on the chart that we are looking when it comes to the trends. It's not the top just yet, right? So this looks actually very, very nice, and right now Bitcoin is pulling back a little bit here, but you know, the retail is definitely not here yet. Good morning, crypto monkeys. How you doing, Dr. Carla? What's up? Did ADA get a rejection? I'm a little bit unsure about that. There are no rejections, only slow moves, but it has this, you know, big divergence up here on the chart towards downside. So it is pulling a little bit back, but it's only consolidation levels. It might actually do this move up here towards downside a little bit further. So I'm getting a little bit worried when it comes. The only thing that worries me right now is that there's a little bit too much interest in crypto right now. So we might just start getting a pullback from this 52k level, because everybody's screaming about 60k levels, me included. So we're gonna see how it actually plays out. Let's go to the 2-week chart over here. Do we have divergence, any kind of chart, divergence on the chart up here? There is no divergence on the weekly time frame, but there is momentum building up. Momentum is building up towards upside. So everything is good and dandy, but you know, will you get pullbacks? That depends. That depends. I do understand that everybody wants to buy the pullback over here. I do understand that, you know, if ARA goes back down, there might be a little bit fear, but you know, these juicy dips are gonna be very, very juicy, because again, the retail is not here. So everything is dumping right now. Bitcoin is going back down to that double bottom down here on the downside, and I would assume that's gonna hold. I still don't know whether this is gonna hold or not. And in any kind of bear market, you know, there is the trend over here, give or take. That is the trend that we've been going in. We broke that, retest that. Right now we're pulling back towards downside, but I'm still, you know, betting my money that this trend is gonna hold and it's gonna bounce from the trend over here on the downside. So I assume that, you know, 50.7k levels are gonna be some kind of, you know, let me look at the volume up here a little bit. Volume needs to load. some kind of bottom up here, because it is going very, very fast towards downside. So there will at least be a bounce before we actually break this towards downside, I think, because it's just going a little bit too fast towards downside for this to be any kind of, you know, breakdown or right now. I mean, anything can happen, but, you know, I'm not quite there yet. Verge went crazy. that old, you know, 2017 coin. What's up, the beauty? How you doing, man? Near to the moon. Near is actually also doing well. Did a video on Near yesterday, and the reason I did a video on yesterday, because this channel on Near actually broke towards upside. I've been watching this small channel. This is a small channel. This is a daily time frame channel, but the daily time frame actually managed to break towards upside. Yesterday I made a video talking about how this is just a retest. Now it can pull back over here inside again, but it does look actually very, very bullish. The fact that you actually managed to break above the resistance level, pull back, still holding above the channel up here. So as long as Bitcoin managed to hold these 50.7k levels, and maybe even do move towards upside, I think this is gonna go towards upside as well. Salute, great filibuster. What's up, man? How you doing? How's life? Besides that, everybody's been talking about Nvidia, and Nvidia is still pumping towards the upside. A little bit pullbacks and stuff like that. I'm a little bit unsure about that. The only thing, you know, we are not gonna analyze too much chart, but I do remember, you know, we always try to find what is the next big thing. I always remember that one video that I watched. It was so long ago, maybe 10-15 years ago. I was watching a video on TEDx, and there was this video talking about what is the next big thing. And he was talking about data, and I remember watching it. I cannot find the video again, but I remember watching it, and he was talking about everything, you know, data, collection of data, analyzing data. That is gonna be the next big thing, and that actually happened. You know, wherever you go, everybody wants your data, collection of data. That's the next big thing. Now, the AI came out of nowhere, and the AI is the next step in this collection of data big thing that's happening, because when you collect a large amount of data, you have to have a way to analyze it. And for any human being, it is really, really hard to analyze this much amount of data. But for AI, it is not very hard. So AI can analyze data. So the AI is the next thing. And right now, the thing I'm thinking about is like, what is the thing after AI? What comes next? What is the next big thing? So if you know, please tell me, because I don't know, but I'm trying to figure it out, because internet came, you know, data sharing, this and that, the big data, AI, what is the next big thing? If you figure out what next, our Fox is next. Jim Cray saying he won't take profits on Nvidia just yet. 2 trillion market cap, pumping like crazy. But there is, again, I did a mistake on Apple. Apple was the first company to hit 1 trillion market cap, and I thought that was the most obvious short in the history of companies, and and it wasn't. It just kept going. I don't know how much it's right now, but the 1 trillion mark, just because it hits this round number, 2 trillion market cap, Nvidia, does not mean it stopped. That's all I'm saying. Now, what's your opinion on DEX check? I don't know even what is DEX check. DEX check, Tetris, Qcoin. It looks good. It's up from the bottom something like, you know, 6x. I don't know what it is. It's pumping. That's good. It's out of this, you know, zone on the downside. That's always a good thing, right? Retest that right now is going towards the upside. The last thing I want to tell you, you remember, guys, that I was shilling Ivan on Tech, entire bear market and stuff like that. The two channels you should be watching is Ivan on Tech and me. That's what I've been saying. But right now the times are a little bit different, and I do not believe that it is, you know, still any reason to watch Ivan on Tech. And the reason for that is because once we get to this euphoria kind of stages, and this isn't just about, you know, Ivan on Tech either. This is about a lot of other channels, mine included. There is a lot of altcoin shilling. I'm not shilling altcoins, but I'm making a lot of, you know, videos on altcoins and stuff like that, right? Because views, you know, subscribers, pumping my channel, you know, those kind of stuff. But Ivan Tech was really interesting and important to watch during the bear market, because he understands the you know, the space. He knows where the interest lies. You can get very good ideas about, you know, what to buy and, you know, where to allocate your money and stuff like that. So he was very good back then, right? And he can also teach you, talk about, you know, fundamental and stuff like that. But, and even though you should definitely continue watching Ivan Tech, it's not really that much important, because if I remember from the last bull market, right, I noticed that as soon as the euphoria hits, he started shilling every single. That was like, this coin is pumping, that coin is pumping, pump, pump, pump. He was pumping his own bags, and then at the end of that, you know, shilling, he was like, okay, guys, thank you. I'm gonna go and take vacation for the next 2-3 years. And then during the next bear market, he came back again, right? So there will be a lot of shilling altcoins on all of these YouTube channels for whatever reason. And the only channels you should be watching is the channels that can find the top. This channel, maybe. We're gonna try to find the top, you know, and other channels that are talking about, you know, charts, whether they're going towards upside down. But I want to take is not that important anymore. That's all I'm trying to say, because a lot of altcoins are right now already pumping. You should be already in your portfolio should be already allocated. Not financial advice. You do you, I do me. But you know, my portfolio is allocated, and you know, it's just a waiting game right now. So you know, these pullbacks and stuff like that, what's happening in Bitcoin right now, not that important the way I see it. It is pulling back a little bit too fast over here. The drop is going a little bit, you know, scaring everybody a little bit too much. Right now, everything is pulling back. Everything is pulling back. But there is that, guys. There is that. You know, that's the life of Bitcoin euphoria phase. It's not euphoria phase just right now, but you know, when hype starts, any pumps gets, you know, rejected, and then it goes down and you think it's over, and then it pumps, you know, another 10x. So you know, there is that. Guys, thank you for stopping by. This was Bitcoin Daily. I got a couple of, you know, altcoin videos to make. Gotta pump my channel numbers. That's important. I was thinking I need to get, you know, this channel at least above 100k subs by the end of the bull rally, and the only way I can do that is by, you know, making videos on altcoins. Thank you for stopping by. Hit the like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. You know what to do with the TF Fans Club community. If you wanna be a green name in the chat, wanna have a, you know, post emojis. If you wanna join a private Telegram group and, you know, be in a nice cozy environment, you know where to join. On the other hand, we also got a public TF Fans Club channel. If you want to join that, a lot of people are gonna come into that once, you know, the big part of retail gets here. So you know, join that as well. Anyways, I don't have much left to say, guys. It's been nice. It's been nice. So we are still watching the Bitcoin. If something interesting happens, I'm gonna probably be doing, you know, emergency stream like always. Not like always, but you know, there will definitely be, you know, updates on what's happening. Until then, guys, take care. Where's my outro? There is my outro. Click something. Bye bye.